welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by today. For today's video, I thought I would go ahead and show you guys on camera me playing with some of Jaclyn Hill's products. These are not brand new, they've been out for a little while, but they're new to me. So I have, let's see, I have her Brightening Setting Palette. Okay, and then I have her Luminous powder, and then I have her under eye powder, and then I also have the blush and bronzer duo right here. So I thought that it would be nice to show you guys how these look. If you haven't seen them yet, I mean, like I said, they've been out for a while, but they're new to me, so I wanted to go ahead and share them with you. So let's go ahead and do my complexion real quick. I'm actually going to use a new foundation, new to me. This is the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body, and this is in N02. Hopefully it's not too light. I do have other shades, but I got this in N02. I mean N0, sorry. And it actually looks like it's probably going to be just fine for my face. So I'm just gonna put this on real quick, and then we'll do some concealer and play with the powders. I've really been wanting to try her powders, and Ulta put, I think it was Ulta, or it may have been Morphe. It may have been a combination of both Morphe and Ulta that I got them at. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'm going to use my Sigma F80 to blend that foundation in. Kind of in between doing another video on my eyes, you'll be seeing this come out. This is the ColourPop Rudolph collection that I've got on my eyes right here. So keep an eye out. That video will be coming up, and depending on which one comes out first, I'll try to pop it up in the cards or and down in the description box below, so you can see that, because I've got the whole collection and it's super cute. The packaging is just something else, so I think they did a really good job with everything so far. I've only tried the palette so far, so I can't speak to, well, I take that back. I've tried the lip scrub and the lip mask, and I like that a lot as well. Just gonna add just a little bit more, build that up just a little bit more. I know it's more of a sheer foundation, but I just want just a hint more coverage. There we go. That looks better. Very pretty. I really like this foundation. It's got, this is my first time trying it. It's definitely got some radiance to it. Which, you know, since we're using a radiant powder, that should work out well. And I think it's a good color choice. Doesn't seem to be settling into my fine lines too much, so that's good. Okay, cool. So For my concealer, I'm going to use the Lancome Teint Idole in the shade 110. Hopefully this is light enough. Okay, and I'm just going to use my Sigma F64 Soft Blend Concealer brush to blend that in. I really like this brush. Please ignore the noise of the truck, I think. That's somebody, yeah, somebody just got a delivery. There's a little delivery truck outside. Tis that time of year where everybody will be getting deliveries for Christmas. Did y'all do a lot of Black Friday shopping? Let me know down in the comments below. I did a little bit. I didn't go out. I just did a little bit online. Not too much. And then I did take my son to GameStop, so I did go out for that. He wanted to trade in some games. And you know, they had their special when you buy 2 used games, you got 1 free. So he took advantage of that. Traded in some games, decided to trade in his Nintendo Switch because he never uses it. So we did that. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the, do I want to use the brightening powder under eye powder? I think I want to use the actual palette itself. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to use this 100%. So I'm just going to kind of dip in to different colors. I'm going to start with this kind of a pink color, which I think is lilac right here. And I'll start with that and go under my eyes with that. Oh yeah, that's very brightening. Wow. Okay. So, wow. And it's smoothing too. I like that. Okay, so there is this eye set, and this eye is not set. So I don't know if you can see it, but it definitely brightened it up, and I feel like it kind of smoothed it out a little bit. I'm going to do the same to the other eye, and then we're going to dip into one of the other shades because it's just a little bit too pink for me. Oh, that's bright. I didn't mean to get it so bright right up in there, but I did. This is definitely going to take some practicing because it is very bright. Okay, so now I'm going to dip into the one next to it, this coconut. It's kind of got a little bit of a yellow undertone. Kind of blend that into it. I might even have to go into the darker shades down, but yeah, this is still pretty light. I have to go on the darker shades down below. I'm going to dip into Almond right here. And kind of buff that out with the Almond. There we go. That way it's not quite so bright. Wow, it's still pretty bright. Yikes, that is pretty bright. Okay, so let's try Honey right here and see if that brings it down a little bit. And that's kind of yellow. Okay, yeah. Got a lot of powder under my eye now. I didn't want to go quite this powdery under my eye, but I don't think I had much of a choice. I went way bright. So note to self, it doesn't take much at all to brighten underneath my eyes with this palette. I don't remember if I got the other palette. Yeah, I did. I got the next level up, so I'll probably use that in the future also to help blend, but I think this is okay. I think now that I added Honey to it, you know, I used basically all 4 shades. I think it's okay. So now I'm going to use the Do Me Luminous Powder. The Luminous Powder in the shade Do Me is what it's called. Haven't used this yet, but I'm going to use it to set the foundation. I'm going to try not to go overboard too much because I have no idea how shimmery this powder is. And it is kind of a yellow undertone. So I got just like that much, not a whole bunch. And I'm just going to kind of blend that into my brush. I do see a little bit of radiance in the lid. I'm going to kind of start up here by the eyes so it'll bring down that brightness a little bit and kind of blend it in. Okay, nice. It's radiant, but it's not like shimmery or anything. So it helps maintain that radiance that the MAC powder, the MAC foundation has, but it doesn't give me any kind of shimmer or anything, so that's good. I like that. That's pretty. Hopefully you can see the radiance there. Kind of going under my eyes a little bit just to kind of bring down that brightness, because wow, I definitely went very bright under the eyes. So note to self, I don't need to use so much next time. Okay, wow, that looks really pretty, I think. Really pretty as a setting powder. It'd be a really pretty finishing powder too, I think. I like that. I definitely see myself using this in the future. Hopefully you can see, hopefully you can see the radiance in the monitor. So there we go. I like that a lot. I have powder all over the place, but that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to play with the Jaclyn Hill bronzer and blush duo. It does have a real pretty mirror in here. I love the component. It's beautiful. So for the bronzer is called Oh Honey. I'm going to dip in with, this is just a BH Cosmetics number 2 from one of their brush sets. I'm going to dip into that and go ahead and bronze my face. It is a little powdery, but that's okay, a little messy. But I can live with that. I like the color looks good. I think it goes well with my skin tone. And it's very nice and smooth. It doesn't seem patchy at all. It has a little bit of luminescence to it, but no shimmer. It's definitely a warmer bronzer, but not too bad, not too warm. I like it. Okay, let's dip into, I'm going to use a Sigma large ankle, nope, not going to use that, take that back. Let's use this Luxie, well I can't read that, oh blush, number 014, let's use this, I got this in a BoxyCharm. And the color of blush that we're using is Pink Me Up. So we're going to use that. Looks like it takes a little bit of building to get it on the brush. And it is kind of powdery, but that's okay. It definitely has some luminescence to it as well, which doesn't surprise me. We know Jaclyn loves her luminescence on her skin, her radiance. Alright, it does definitely take a little building, and I've got very fair skin, so if you're any darker than me, I'm not 100% sure that's the color, but it looks a lot deeper in the pan. I guess I'll just keep building. Not sure that it'll show up on anyone much darker than me. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's building a little bit, but not much. So just an FYI, maybe maybe go a shade darker than you think you need. I'm not sure. Because the bronzer is perfect, but the blush is definitely pretty light. I mean, I can see it, but it definitely took a lot of building. Now, I don't know if this is the same formula that's in her blush palette. I am interested in maybe trying that out in the future. But I wanted to try out these duos first. And I do like this duo a lot. I really like the bronzer. And the pink is very pretty, very luminescent, very radiant. Like, I don't really even feel like I need a highlighter, especially since I used the luminescence, what does she call it? Luminous powder. But I'm still going to use one because it's part of the Rudolph collection that I'm doing, that I'm testing in my other video. So I will definitely still be using one, but I feel like you could totally go without one with this blush. So, I mean, that's good. It's just taking a lot of building up, but it's very pretty. I love pink. I love real pretty pink, kind of bubblegum pink blushes. So there you go. All right, so I did not use the under eye powder in the brightening pink. I think I'll use that in a future video for you guys and report back, or I'll just, you know, I'll show you in the video, and I'll continue to use the palette and you know, get a little better with it. I think now that I used all 4 colors and I also blended the Luminous powder in with it, I think that the brightness has toned down and it looks really good. I don't think it like looks overboard. At first it did. It looked like, whoa, all white. It was too much. But now I think it looks pretty good. It's nice and bright. I think that the powder is very nice. It seems to kind of smooth my under eyes. Get a little closer, and I definitely have fine lines and wrinkles under my under eyes, and I think it helped with that. So I like it. So I like it a lot. I just, like I said, need to kind of get the right, you know, touch to figure out exactly how much I need to use of each shade, or maybe I just do need to use all 4 shades each time. I'm not sure. And again, I really like the bronzer in the bronzer duo. The blush took some building. There you go. If I get closer you can see it. So it's kind of a bubblegum pink, and it definitely has a lot of luminescence to it. It's very pretty. I really do like it. And then the powder itself, like if you can see down here, it's still very luminescent down here. It's glowy up here. So that's not just the bronzer or the blush. It still kept the, you know, it gave me some luminous glow, but I already had a little bit of luminous glow from the foundation as well. So I really like the foundation so far too. I think it was all a really good combination. Yeah, so that's what I think about the Jaclyn Hill powders and bronzer blush duo. Like I said, I will try the brightening pink under eye powder in the future, but so far I really like the luminous powder. Really like the palette, the under eye palette, and I really like the bronzer blush duo. So yeah, just keep an eye out for me using this in a future video. But with all that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I'm just a little small micro channel out here trying to get noticed. Also, I do currently have a giveaway going. We will draw the giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers, so I will put that in the cards up above and down in the description box down below. Everything else that I'm wearing on my face will be in the description box down below as well. But again, with all that being said, thank you for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you are staying healthy. And I look forward to talking to you again real soon.